Hey guys, this episode of Quick Character Guides, it's a redo of my first episode of Olaf. Basically, I want to cover, there was some stuff I missed that I want to cover, so I'm gonna redo this. So yeah, I'm gonna show you a little bit of some good ways to play Olaf Tyson. So basically, Olaf Tyson is a heavy. He's a bit slower, though he's not the slowest of his variants. He's definitely clunkier. Well, not clunky. No, I'm sorry. He's chunkier. So yeah, and his weight kind of makes him in his variants combo fodder. But that is okay. Basically, when you play Olaf Tyson, you don't want to over input. You want to be steady with your inputs. You need to know what you're doing. You want to make sure you are always facing your opponent. And definitely utilize his side special, forward and X, if you use Control Set B. It freezes them. It does not do damage, but it freezes them. And if you see by his icon, you get three chances to use it. And once it's all gone, you have to wait for it to refill. Yeah, always face your opponent. One thing I like to do is do a Fastball Forwarder. I like to use the second analog stick for the aerials, or for the forwarder. You want to play Olaf very patiently. You need to have a level head playing him, because he is not easy to play. He does not match up well against many of the characters, but he can be very rewarding if you know how to use him, and he looks fucking awesome if you kick butt with him. Alright, so one thing you want to learn how to use is a good way to use the side special is to cancel it out by doing a short hop fastball, or just a short hop, and use it right before you hit the ground, because when you do it, you can do whatever. Like there's no landing lag. For example, see, I could instantly do like any attack. It's pretty useful, but kind of hard to use. I don't always do it that well. But remember, you only have 3 chances to use it in a row before it has to recharge. So use it sparingly, and only when you think it's gonna land. Right, so when you're against Olaf, you don't want to just approach them from the front because they have pretty good forward tools, pretty good reach. You don't want to be above them, usually, especially on a platform stage, because they're up air, they're neutral air, and they could probably come around you with a back air, you know. Olafs have good ground control, very good ground control. It's not the best idea to be on a platform with them, unless you're wave landing. Which I'm not good at that, so I can't teach you that. Someone named Ollie Wondered like has a video on that, on wave dashing and wave landing. They could teach you that way better than me. I can tell you that right now. Yeah, you don't want to be under or above a Olaf. Alright, now for some other tips. So a good first, let me reset the damage percentage. Here's an advanced little combo. It looks something like this. Oops. Short hop, down air chain. It's better at higher percentages. You just want to short hop and down air with the right analog. Yeah, it looks cool, and it can really do some damage until it gets, but it fills up the rage meter pretty quick. At 55%, it's already halfway, which they can do a rage burst. If you want a rage burst, you just press L2 and R2 at the same time, and it will look something like this. When you do that, when you get hit, it cancels out your knockback. Or when you use a recovery, and when you're free falling, you can and you can use that rage burst to get another recovery, because it'll take you out of free fall and give you another recovery chance. So yeah. And one last thing I want to cover is his recovery. His recovery is it leaves you vulnerable. It's like playing a little mini game. You're completely open to attack, but when you use it, you're gonna need to stay very calm and have your inputs very steady, because you can easily mess up and slip off the platform or get knocked off of it. Olaf takes a lot of patience and skill to play. When you use your recovery, you can only do it twice until you land on the stage. So wait for it to, like that, wait for it to vanish. And if you try to use it, you can't use it until you land on the stage. 1, 2, 3. And they last for 3 seconds. 2, 3. So you have to wait 3 seconds for your platform to vanish. I see a lot of people panic when they use recovery, and you see this a lot. He will do like a little free fall thing if you try to use your recovery again. And that's why I can't stress enough that you need to be patient and calm when you're recovering with him. See, like that. See what the AI did? That's another reason why the rage burst is very important. So yeah, this has been my new updated guide with Olaf, and I hope you enjoyed it. Hope I covered some good topics for Olaf, and hope I give you a good idea on how to play him. Take care.